I'm feeling like that's actually a really big strike against Magic Kingdom. Hello from the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World. Today we have two things we are looking to do. Number one, ride the railroad that has returned. But number two, we're gonna go see if we can check out the controversial seats that have been happening over at TRON. I know we can't ride it today because obviously we are not cast members, but we are gonna go see what's going on with those test seats because I've been reading a lot of crazy comments about how people aren't fitting and they fit on literally everything, like even at normal theme parks, not just like Disney and Universal. So we're gonna go see if we can go ahead and do a quick sample of the seating there at the TRON ride, and we'll let you know what we end up finding out. We have a pretty nice day, a little bit of cloudy action happening here. It looks a little overcasty. Pretty busy day though, I will say that. I know that I believe the cheerleaders are now showing up to the parks, and I think this happens for about another month or two. So you might start to see an increase in crowd levels, not necessarily from like spring break, but more so for the cheerleading competition thing kind of that happens here. I don't know too much about it, I just know that it is happening right around this time. We do have to head over here towards Tomorrowland because TRON is over tucked in the corner. I am going to get some night shots of it because it looks really cool at night. I think it's going to be something that needs to be experienced in the evening. But we are going to head there now because it's the first thing we want to do. We're just really interested to kind of see what's happening with these seats. I mean, like I said, very controversial, and I'm hoping that we can kind of either figure out what the problem is or we can kind of just confirm what everyone's talking about. Just so you guys know, on the busyness level today, Space Mountain is a 75-minute long wait, so pretty busy. It does look like TRON is pretty much wrapped off, so I'm going to, I said wrapped off, I meant roped off, so I'm going to see if we're able to try the test seats or not. Looks like we struck out with the test seats after asking one of the cast members there. They said you cannot do the test seats, so I'm feeling like that's actually a really big strike against Magic Kingdom. From what I've been seeing, it seems like it is horrible seating over there, and the best thing you could do is ultimately bring it out front. And she even mentioned, she was like, yeah, I don't know why they don't have it up front, because like people should be able to ultimately try those seats out because there are a lot of problems happening with it. So I don't know, that just seems like it's a missed opportunity, and I would just imagine like why not just bring them out front for people to attempt to at least see if they fit or see like how like the structure is, because again, like I'm hearing like small people that clearly aren't oversized by any means are struggling with this thing. So why are they struggling? And because it's hidden, you don't have the ability to see what's going on. So again, I think that's kind of a real negative here for Magic Kingdom to not be allowing you to at least go look at the seats. And I understand they don't want people going back because I'm sure people are going to try and like sneak in or whatever, because like they're doing the check right here like before Space Mountain here. It's like right to the side of it, so they're checking everything before you go in. I don't know. I think that's a missed opportunity for them, especially with how crazy those seats are. So who knows? We'll continue on through the park and maybe go ahead and get on the railroad here sooner than we thought. But we'll probably do a ride or two. But it is really busy, like I said. But that just again, kind of just a weird situation over there. All right, I need your guys' help because this place says ice cream and smoothies. This is the Anti-Gravity's like little shop here, and it says smoothies with an S. When I went inside, all they have is a strawberry smoothie, singular. So how do we get them to change either the sign to ice cream and smoothie or add another smoothie option? Because I'll show you right here on the sign. Look at this. It is strawberry smoothie. One smoothie. There's not another smoothie on here. So they say smoothies, plural, with one smoothie. I feel like I'm getting duped because I wanted like a strawberry banana or something else. I didn't want just a strawberry. I don't even have choices. I decided to grab a map because I wanted to show you guys that the map has been updated. Splash Mountain has been removed. We do have Tiana's Bayou Adventure coming 2024. Still crazy to think it's 2024 is how long it's going to take them to do this one ride. Who knows how long it will actually take. And TRON is on the map as well. That also mentions it's now programming, so there's no date on there. And obviously we know it is, I think, what, April 4th. So that's coming so soon. But yeah, we do have Tiana's on here and Tron. So updated maps now. If you guys are at the parks, you can get the updated versions. No longer can you get the older ones. Also, here are two cast members walking. These new uniforms are the new Photo Pass uniforms. You can see one over there. Let's see if I can get them. Right down there. And again, those are now so you can identify them a lot easier instead of trying to figure out which are which, because I don't think people knew like who were the PhotoPass people other than the cameras, I guess. But yeah, the new uniforms are in full swing right now. Now, before we get onto the train, we're gonna go ahead and stop in the ice cream parlor here and pick up some ice cream. We have yet to eat anything from here. It always looks good when people walk out, so we'll go ahead and see what we're gonna do. Here is our sundae. We went with the cookies and cream and the mint chip and kept everything as is. So it comes with the hot fudge on top, cherries, and the whipped cream inside of the waffle bowl. And that will wrap up our ice cream there. It's kind of a lot of ice cream, in all honesty. Still very pricey for what you get, if I'm being honest. But you get two pretty hefty scoops, so that's always a plus. We are losing a little bit of sun here, but we're gonna head up to the front of the park and go get on the railroad while we still have some daylight, because that was the other thing we wanted to do today. So we were just told that the last train runs at 6 o'clock, and it is 5:59 right now. So we lucked out big time. I don't think I was aware that you only have one stop on the train. It's only in Fantasyland. So a lot of people stayed on, so I don't know if they got on at Fantasyland or if they're just taking the last lap since it's the last train. We will try and find a spot here and hopefully get settled in. So they just said that they needed to make a correction. They are doing Fantasyland, Frontierland, and then back here. So originally they said there was only one stop, and then he came over the intercom and said we need to make a correction. So I don't know if maybe sometimes the last train only makes that one stop. I'm not too certain, but either way, there is only no longer one stop. I apologize. There is now two stops. We should be taking off in just a minute here. Kind of a cool view from here. We're going to be blocked by the actual station right there, so we're not going to be able to really look down Main Street. I'm hoping to get some fun visuals here before it gets too dark. Also, one second, I'll tell you something. I was just informed I get my lens back. I think it's getting delivered by tomorrow, which means nighttime. It should be a lot better for the vlogs, and we shouldn't have any issues with the nighttime issues that I have with this one, where I kind of have to like dip into light. So very excited about that. Ended up getting fixed, and yeah, hopefully it all works the same when I get it back.
Not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
You do look like we might have some storms coming in. Hopefully not.
The change in scenery is we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights, setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends...
Folks, this will be the last time we are stopping at Fantasyland tonight. From here we will make our final stop of the evening at Main Street, USA. If Fantasyland is your desired destination.
We are going to go ahead and get off here at Fantasyland because we don't want to go back to the start of the park. We spent a lot of time up there, so we're going to just kind of start back here by the circus. Yeah, you see the sky right now? This is like me channeling my inner upsetness and putting it on the skies because of Tron. I literally just wanted to try the test seat. I'm still really upset about that. And I know I'm probably like hounding it really hard, but like, why aren't the test seats available? It's test seats. I'm not asking to ride the ride. She looks really good, doesn't she? That's the keeper.
Or option. What is it?
I think the other one was way better.
No, you like this one?
I don't know.
It looks stupid in the other one. Are you tricking me?
No, I'm not tricking you. You look so good.
Yeah?
Best one yet.
Yeah?
That one at least kind of looks normal.
This one fits the best.
Go
I think
figure.
it's the smallest.
We also made a reservation for the Skipper Canteen today for dinner because we don't ever have dinner here in the Magic Kingdom. There's not a whole lot of places to eat, in my opinion. I think there's a few, but considering it's like the oldest park here, you would assume that they would have a few more options. But we did make reservations for that, so we're going to be doing that in a little bit as we kind of are looking around. Haven't really ridden anything other than the train yet, though. I'm just going to point out one more time, we are accumulating some very large clouds. We're going to check the weather really quick because there's a chance we're about to get some big storms, and I'm not having that. So I'm only showing about a 15% chance of rain here over the next few hours, but that shows otherwise. However, we have not done the Little Mermaid ride, so maybe we'll go ahead and try this if the line's not long. It kind of sucks right now. Everything's like 60 minutes plus. I wasn't expecting that today. As you can see, 25-minute wait, so we're gonna try this. We haven't done this ride before, and again, might be smart to get out of that storm that I feel like is inevitably coming, but we still don't know. Doesn't say it's going to.
Is everyone signed up back here?
We have finally made it to our clamshells. I feel like they bought all of these from, oh, already stopped. Oh boy.
No, we can't. We're moving.
Already stopped.
We're moving.
No,
Yes.
we already stopped.
We are moving.
I feel like they bought all these from the Haunted Mansion. Like whoever produced the Haunted Mansion ones, I feel like produced these.
It began when King Triton asked Sebastian to keep an eye on Ariel. Wait a
And there we go, time to get out. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Let's party it off.
I know you guys probably can't see it, but we are going to try Winnie the Pooh now because there is only a 20-minute long wait here, and we have not done this one either. So trying to hit some of the classics today because of Tron. Done did me dirty.
You'll never reach that dream.
Mommy! Mommy! Oh dear! Hang on tightly, Roo!
Damn, honey! Stop the party without me.
We have just finished up over at Winnie the Pooh, and that was our first time. Nicole absolutely loved that ride. I thought it was actually pretty good for an older ride. Not bad. Very quick ride, I will say, though. That is a very quick ride. But we are going to get on the Tomorrowland Speedway here because we want to get a view at Tron since we weren't able to go test the test seats. At least maybe we can get a decent look at the ride itself.
Coming in hot.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks.
Hopefully you guys got a few decent visuals of Tron there. Again, at this point, there's not much to update outside of just kind of waiting around until April when the normal releases, or if you're an annual pass holder trying to sign up for that, or again, if you're a cast member, you can sign up for the previews now. So we just kind of wanted to get a few visuals here as it was kind of running by. Also, I noted that the actual display there changes from like blue to red every so often. So I don't know how that works, the internals. I know you're kind of battling on like the grid there, so I don't know if different trains are coming out depending on if you're on a certain side. I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to save every preview, until we go on it. I don't want to like ruin any of the track. I haven't even looked up the one that's in Shanghai yet.
Disney Enchantment, presented by Pandora Jewelry. In order.
We have finally made it to Adventureland. We are late for our reservation now. We were going to be plenty on time here, but not anymore. So now, hopefully we're not too late. I think we're just a few minutes late. But we are heading over here. Skipper Canteen is just around the corner. enchantment is starting. You can hear the music. This is the perfect time to go ride rides. And we thankfully didn't have to wait very long, even though we were a few minutes late. I've never been in here. It's kind of interesting. It smells actually very good in here. I'm hoping that the food resembles enough of the smell here. We do have a little bit of a darker spot here, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to vlog for you. You can see it's just kind of the darker corner. The lighting in here is pretty dim, so we might not be able to show you much, but we will at least give you our review as soon as we finish up here, and potentially kind of as we're eating as much as we possibly can. We have just gotten in line for the Enchanted Tiki Room, but I really quickly wanted to touch on the food that we just got. So we ended up just getting, there's like an appetizer, like the chapas or chacapas. I don't know what they were, but they were delicious. And I would say if you're going to the Skipper Canteen over there, definitely worth picking those up. I don't know, they were really good. It's like pork on like a corn pancake with some salsa and crema. I don't, just very, very good dish. I was pleasantly surprised. So I would say if you guys are going there, definitely something to pick up. And then on top of that, we saw two dishes that we were looking at, which was like a fried chicken dish with some spicy glaze. Didn't end up doing that. And then a pork dish with kind of like a Korean barbecue sauce. We didn't end up doing that. We weren't super hungry going in, but we were like, well, let's just get the appetizer, and then kind of like after that, we'll determine what we want to end up buying, or I guess getting for a meal, I should say. It's a weird way to put it. What we ended up buying. Sorry. It's but we ended up going with the appetizer, and that was it. And then we were going to then do the chicken, but we were both kind of like looking at each other like, are we kind of just like full now? And so it only has 3 of them. They're kind of small, but still delicious. Highly recommend. Yeah, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was $13, still pretty pricey for appetizers, but they're really good. And yeah, so anyway, we're gonna do the Enchanted Tiki Room here. Never done this either. And we're gonna see what's going on here, and then maybe head over towards like space or something. I don't know, the lines got really long because the fireworks show just let out, so we'll see what ends up happening if those lines come down in the next like 30 minutes.
Only birds sing words at the mouse room. Dicky, 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 dicky room.
I'm not sure I totally love the Enchanted Tiki Room. Maybe I'm missing a little something there. Some people absolutely love it. Sorry again, I'm very dark right now, but I don't know. That just was a little weird. I guess I couldn't like follow it. The audio was a little weird. Not my favorite. That's okay. You guys can probably hardly even see that, but you can kind of see right there where my finger is. They have structures, like just, I don't even know, stairs or whatever you call that. But they are doing work on this, and you have the full walls. You can't see any of that, sorry. Well, it is a little dark here at the Magic Kingdom. It's about 10 p.m. and the crowds are kind of long. So I came over here to the barber shop to kind of just say goodbye. We're just gonna get out of here. Like I said, there's about an hour of the park being open, and I think it's kind of a younger crowd right now because this is kind of that cheerleader crowd that tends to come right now. So we're gonna see what ends up happening in the next few weeks to the next few months to see what crowd levels are looking like and ultimately what the lines look like. But again, for tonight, I think we're just gonna get out of here, call it a little bit early, get some good sleep, and just go home and relax. But if you did enjoy today's content, please give it a thumbs up. It helps out immensely. You have no idea. If you guys aren't yet, please subscribe to the channel. But we're getting out of here, so we will see you guys in the next one. Take care.